So I just had the strangest interaction. Just walks into my camp spot, and I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna have to put on my game face here. And he walks right beside my car, by my picnic table. If you're new here, my name is Colleen and I car camp in my Mazda CX-5. I'm off on a 3-day adventure. I would love it if you'd follow me along. It's going to be a 2 to 3 part series, so come along for the ride. What a beautiful rest stop. This is Kamloops Lake in central British Columbia, Canada. What a view. Oh, what an epic start to my vacation. All right, we're on our adventure to Whistler! Marble Canyon is renowned for its towering limestone cliffs, their surfaces etched by time and elements, creating a natural tapestry that is as mesmerizing as it is majestic. Nestled between Cache Creek and Lillooet, British Columbia, lies a hidden gem that promises a breathtaking retreat into nature's grandeur. This region offers a stunning contrast of ecosystems, from the arid beauty of the Juniper Beach Provincial Park to the lush forests and pristine waters that carve through the canyon. At the heart of the Marble Canyon lies a series of crystal clear lakes, their turquoise waters and mirrors to the skies, inviting travelers to pause, reflect, and rejuvenate. Encircled by the rugged beauty of British Columbia's mountains and forests, Pavilion Lake is a sanctuary of serenity, offering a picturesque retreat for nature lovers and adventurers alike. But beyond its surface beauty, Pavilion Lake holds a scientific wonder. Here, NASA, in collaboration with Canadian Space Agency scientists, conducts groundbreaking research on microbilites, ancient living rock-like structures that provide clues to early life on Earth and the potential for life on other planets. These microbilites are not only fascinating but are considered analogs to structures that might be found on Mars or other celestial bodies, making Pavilion Lake a key site for astrobiology and planetary research. It's about 20 degrees Celsius out. I will put a little note of what that is in Fahrenheit. It's really hot though. It feels way hotter than 20 degrees Celsius. And I'm very, very thankful for my air-conditioned seats. I barely ever use those, but this time I'm going to use them because holy smokes, your butt sweats, especially on this leather. So very happy for that. Just stopped into Lillooet to grab some cash because I realized I didn't have any cash on me, and I know I'm gonna have to get a camp spot and they're gonna only take cash. And I met the nicest man in the vestibule and he was just so friendly, and he was telling me about some of the culture here in this First Nations area, and that was really kind of cool. That was awesome. This town is bussin'. Is that even a word? It's like so much going on here. It's unbelievable. What my plan is here is I'm gonna go see if I can get a camp spot, and then I'm gonna start exploring around the little town of Lillooet.
This is a good day as any to start the rebuilding of life. The roads that lay open are many when the old one's gone under the knife. And I can feel the sun on my skin.
All right, I'm just gonna make a quick ham and cheese sandwich. So far this has been an awesome spot. I'm actually right along a river, which is pretty awesome. I got toilets right beside me, garbage is right behind me. There is quite a few signs that say that there's bears in the area, but my guess that they just always have those signs up. That's what I'm gonna go with anyways. And then I think I'm gonna take a run up to Seton Lake and go see the lake.
I might still just hop in the car and drive up to the top and go to the Seton Lake lookout. All right, just driving down here into the Seton Lake BC Hydro recreation site. What an awesome little spot. Oh wow, what is happening here? It's like a river. All right, we're gonna have to look at that. Now, I don't know if you can see, there are two beaches here, one that I was just on and now I'm over on this one. There is a dam that must come from the mountain somewhere and it's rushing into the lake, and it's definitely not safe to go in that water, so people are not allowed to go anywhere near that because they would likely get sucked under. We've got snow-peaked mountains in the background there. Now tomorrow we're going to be heading up in that direction and we're going to be going into some pretty amazing territory. Alright, so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be driving in the backcountry of Lillooet. I'm going to drive up this road as far as I'm comfortable, and then I'll turn around at some point, but I'll show you everything that I see on the way. This has been a very windy road, little hairpin corner. I'd like to try and get to the dam tonight if possible. It shouldn't be much longer. I think it goes to gravel and then there's this tunnel that's basically blown right out of the rock and you drive through it. So if I can drive through it, I will. If I'm getting a little uncomfortable getting out here, I definitely don't have any service anymore. So I'm just gonna kind of see as I go here. I don't like to take chances when I'm by myself. All right, we have officially hit gravel and we're kind of way up high here, but I'm gonna go hopefully to the dam, which I have been to before, so let's see. Grade road here. So kind of freaky. It's hard to tell how steep this actually is, but it's crazy steep. So I think I've led about 4 people past me already. I'm just going slow. The road's in really good condition. It's just a little freaky how steep it was. It said that it was a 10% grade, but I swear it felt much more percentage than that. So that was a little bit wild right there. But I think we're coming up on the dam soon. It's not too far actually. As much as I would like to continue going, I'm not going to. There looks to be a bit of a storm coming down the valley, and part of me doesn't want to be on this gravel road with all of these rock slides on the side of the road. So I'm gonna actually head back to town. I don't want to get out here too far. As much as I would like to keep going, if I was with somebody else, I would totally keep going, but I just don't want to run into any troubles out here and have a tire go or whatnot. But oh my goodness, it's so pretty back here. But yeah, I'm gonna go back. I might stop at the grocery store and grab something really quick for dinner tonight, and then I am going to head to my camp spot. Just picked up some cheddar cheese smokies and some buns. I wanted something warm for dinner tonight, not just a ham and cheese sandwich. So those will hold me over for the next couple days for some breakfast, even some lunches. We'll see. We'll wing it. Looks like a bit of a storm might be coming in tonight. Fingers crossed, not too bad. This is the town of Lillooet, not as busy as it was earlier on today. But just back at the camp spot. I think I'm just gonna make a little bit of supper. I had gotten this really cool little candle. It's a Coleman citronella, but it's s'mores scent. Is that gonna attract the bugs or is that gonna chase them away? I'm not sure, but we're gonna try it. I don't think I've ever seen a wick like this, but maybe it's just me. Let her burn, baby. Okay. S'mores scented citronella candle smells amazing. This is my first time with my awning in action. Let's see how it holds up. It's a little windy. It's just started to rain. I'm just gonna get my dinner set up here. Just have a little table there for my stove, and I'm gonna cook up some smokies with some buns. Just getting my window covers up. These have been amazing, honestly. And tonight, I'm definitely going to have to crack a window. So I'll probably crack this one. I'm not sure if I'm gonna leave my awning up because if it gets stormy, I could have this thing flopping around all night and it'll drive me nuts.
So I just had the strangest interaction. Totally harmless, and I knew that from the start, but I had earlier seen this older gentleman walking around with a bag, and he was clearly looking for firewood. I don't see anybody bringing firewood around because this is a free campsite, and there's no real place to purchase firewood. And I'm literally sitting in my camp spot, and he walks right beside my car, by my picnic table, and completely just walks into my camp spot. And I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna have to put on my game face here. And I basically said, excuse me, can I help you? And he's like, oh, I'm looking for firewood. And I'm like, you're clearly not gonna find firewood in my campsite, because if it was in here, it would be mine. And he looks at me and he's like, oh, and he walks away. Then he continues to rip apart a tree over beside me, like desperate for firewood. Holy moly. I get it if you want to have a fire, but come on. Don't walk into somebody else's camp spot. Get a grip. Who does that? Who does that? This is literally where he came, right beside my vehicle, right beside my picnic table, walked right into my camp spot. So bizarre. Harmless man, for sure. Totally not confrontational, but I was like, excuse me, you need to remove yourself from my campsite unless you're endangered and you need help. I'm just warming up some water for a little bath. It's starting to rain. I'm not sure if my awning is gonna hold up, but we shall see. All right, the wind and the rain kind of rolled in, but that's okay. I'm under my awning and I am staying dry. I just boiled some water for washing my face, doing a car camping shower. Oh, that feels good. Whew. So good. It's 7:37 at night and I'm not ready for bed yet, but well, nobody's looking, so I'm gonna give my pits a wash. And that's okay. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. I went to go into the washroom, but oh my word, the smell was just, nope. So I brought my warmed up water with my face cloth that I warmed up out on my stove, and I just put it right over here on something hard just to kind of protect it. And then I washed my face outside, which was great. I'm just gonna have a little bath, and then I'm gonna change into my clothes that I'm gonna wear to bed. Hi guys, I am in my car, getting all snuggled in. I do love having the back passenger seat available to sit in before I get into my mattress, because that mattress sits up a little higher in order to get that mattress flat. So having this seat to just kind of chill, relax, maybe sit here and read. Looking forward to getting into bed. So please follow along for part 2 that starts tomorrow. We are heading to Whistler, British Columbia. The drive on the Duffy Lake is epic. I'm going to do my best to record all the amazing stuff I see. It could get difficult if the traffic is really busy. The road is kind of insane. It's switchbacks, 15% grade roads,
I originally planned on doing the Joffrey Lake hike tomorrow on my way to Whistler. I was not able to get a pass. I was on my phone at exactly 6:59, and within 1 minute, all the passes to hike that hike were completely sold out. So I was a little bit disappointed. So Wednesday morning at 7 a.m. I'm going to try again for Friday on my way home. So I'm hoping that that works out. Even if I can just hike a little ways in, I'll be happy. I don't think I can do 6 hours return. I'm just not in the shape that I want to be for that. Working on it. The girls got some goals, and so this trip is me solidifying some things in my life and trying to come up with a direction for where I'm going. So everybody have an amazing night and get a good night's rest, because we're gonna have fun